Welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna make habanero jelly. I can't wait. Okay, so I'm gonna get started and multitask here. I got some peppers from the farmer's market, but I don't need all of them. So what I'm gonna do, since my husband took my stash of dehydrated peppers, I just got all the squash on there, and this one isn't any good. I got all the squash on there and on the dehydrator that I wanted to do, but I thought, oh, I better put a couple of these peppers on there. He took about, believe it or not, oh, I'm going to guess a dozen red peppers dehydrated. I don't think that he realized how much was in that jar. So I'm just going to chop these up, get them on the dehydrator tray, and go put that out there. My peppers for the jelly have to be finely chopped, which I will do that. My recipe is going to call for 3/4 of a cup of beautiful habanero peppers. Please wear gloves if you make this. Three-quarters of a cup of the red bell pepper, 3/4 of a cup of a red onion, and a cup of diced tiny dried apricot. So we're going to have some fruit background, which will be amazing. This is my favorite jelly. It's a little bit more labor intensive than some jellies, but you know what? Good things are worth it. So I'm going to get working on this, and I'm going to bring you back when I've got all this stuff chopped up and ready to start. Okay? All right. Alright, YouTube, I've got all my stuff chopped up, really finely diced. There's 3/4 of a cup of each. Red bell pepper, habanero peppers. It took quite a few. I was kind of shocked that I bought plenty because I plan on doing some salsa too. So anyway, and 3/4 of a cup of red onion. In here I've got 2 1/4 cups of white vinegar soaking my dried apricots that I chopped up finely also. So this has to soak for 4 hours. We've still got about 3 hours to go, so I'm going to cover this and get it in the refrigerator so it stays nice and fresh, and leave these soak, and we'll come back when I start the jelly. This is kind of a labor-intensive jelly, and this is also, I'm doing a triple batch today. The regular recipe only makes like 3 half pints, and that's not worth my time, really. So I'll be back when I'm ready to cook it. Welcome back. I've got my marinated, as you will, apricot that had to sit in vinegar for 4 hours. I had forgotten that step. It's been a while since I've made this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine that with my peppers, onions, habaneros. It smells wonderful. Now, habanero peppers or Scotch bonnet peppers are the hottest on the planet, as far as I understand they are anyway. So you really want to take caution, but mixing it with this in this jelly form, it's just absolutely wonderful. They have a great flavor. So I'm going to put all that in, and I've got 9 cups of sugar because this is a triple batch. I'm going to go ahead and put that in right now. I'm going to bring this up to a boil, and then we'll add our pectin. Bring it back to a boil for a minute, and right now this is going to melt this sugar down. So I've got my jars waiting, and my lids and rings are back there in a simmering pot. Well, coming up to a simmer anyway. So I can't wait to show you this jelly. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, if you look at all the colors, the orange and the yellow and the red flecks in there, it's beautiful. And it smells good in here because I have cornbread muffins in the oven to go along with this pepper jelly. Not to mention I am going to baste my shrimp that I'm going to barbecue with this jelly. So, and I'm going to show you all that too. So I'll be back when I'm a little further along, maybe when I'm loading jars. Alright. Okay, so it's time, we got it up to a boil, it's time to put the 3 pouches of liquid pectin in here. That's what the recipe calls for. And so, that's what we're doing. And then I gotta stir it constantly until it comes back up to that rolling boil. And as soon as that happens, I'm gonna shut this down and start jarring it up. Oh, it smells good. Got my muffins out of the oven. Couldn't ask for a better day. All right. Alright, so I'm going to continue to work on this, and I will just about there. I'm going to start my timer. It says to go 1 minute, stirring constantly, and then I'll start putting it in jars. Alright, I'll come back. Alright, hope you can see how pretty this is. It's just gorgeous. I'm jarring my jelly, and it made a lot, actually. I'm really happy with how much we got out of this. And jar over here. This is probably one of the prettiest jellies you can make. It's got all that suspended fruit and vegetable in there, and it just is gorgeous. Can't wait for dinner. Look how pretty. Oh, just ow hot. Very hot. So, anyway, I'm going to finish what I've got going on and I'll be back. Alright, I'm putting my last lid and ring on the jar. And this, I mean, it made more than I expected. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, plus a pint. Because I didn't have any more of the smaller jars sterile. I only had this all clean. So, I'm going to put the lid on the canner and let that process. This requires a 10-minute processing time. So, once it comes up to a boil, it will process for 10 minutes. And we'll pull it out and show you our finished product. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about the movement. Getting ready to give you a glimpse of my Habanero apricot jelly. It just is so beautiful. Can't even tell you. Ooh, lids are popping already. So I'm going to get my handy dandy jar lifter and pull this out. I just want you to see how beautifully the fruit is suspended in there. Got, ooh, and that jar just pinged. I love that noise. As every home canner does. Anyway, that's again got red pepper, sweet red onion, habaneros, and apricots. So to shorten the name, I just call it my habanero apricot jelly. So there you go. That's the end result, and on the next video I will show you how you can complement any cracker with cream cheese, cornbread, or what I'm going to do with it and show you is glaze some shrimp that are going to be on the barbecue. So I hope this inspires you. I hope you rate this video and let me know how I'm doing. And I hope you subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel already. Alright, YouTube. I'll see you next time.